So, tonight we're going to be trying to build ourselves a new type of experimental raid farm. As they just added a new feature in the last update, the most recent update. I think there was a hotfix after it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, any pillagers or raiders that you have in your world, so any, regular pillager guys, any of the evokers, vindicators, or witches, and I imagine ravagers, any of those 5 mobs can now join an existing raid, which is actually a really interesting and promising development. Now, this could backfire on you if you have a raid starting on the ground. So, for example, if you have a raid, like, just anywhere in your world, you might have some witches spawn in the ground underneath you, and they could join your raid, and that would be a bad thing. That would not help you out very much. But there's also the chance... Oh, you know what? This is a copy of the world. We don't need to worry about anything here. We can make a mess. We can blow everything up. But yeah... This means that we can start a raid at our pillager outpost and then have the pillagers from our outpost actually join the raid, and their loot tables actually change, which is wild. So the pillagers from your outpost can now drop the iron gear, enchanted books, and emeralds, which is wild. Now, some people have thought about using witches for the raid farms, but their loot table doesn't change, I don't think. They just drop the same amount of stuff. So it wouldn't actually be any different if you had a raid farm and a witch farm. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for my tabs here. Here we go. I got too many screens now. 2 screens wasn't enough, but 3 screens is too many. It's wild how that happens. So we're going to look through the world real quick for a pillager outpost that has 4 spawning spots in it, because those give you, 4 times more pillagers. So we're going to see what we can get. And then, instead of exploring all the chunks on this world, we're just going to go over to the other one, because this is a copy. Oh, this is the actual one that I just used. Okay. I'm starting to build all the tutorials in this world instead of doing things in separate worlds. May as well just put all the eggs in one basket, That's never gone wrong before. I think as long as I make ample backups, we should be good. Okay, let's see. This one should be an outpost as well? Or not? Probably generated before the update. All good. I'm using chunk-based to find outposts real quick. You would have thought I would have did this before the stream, but you would be wrong. I didn't. I did not. This isn't an outpost either? Oh, no, it is an outpost. Okay. We're below it. So there's a really easy way to figure out if your outpost generates with... 4 spawning spots. So if the door is on the north, that'll actually give you 4 spawning spots. So this is north. Sunflowers always face to the east. So where's our door at? Door is on the east. Okay, so this one has 2 spawning spots, I believe. Now, what's happening here is whenever your pillager outpost generates over a chunk border... Oh, I don't have that turned on. Okay, yeah, whenever it generates over a chunk border, it gets 1 additional spawn spot. So if it's entirely within 1 chunk, you get 1 spawn spot. If it's in 2 chunks, you get 2 spawn spots. And if it's in 4 chunks, then you get 4. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for global resources. Yeah, this one. Oh, I do have the markers pack on. I guess it doesn't work with ray tracing. Let's try and put that on top of it. I know it works with ray tracing. We've done that before. I wasn't a Boy Scout. Never learned to be prepared. No! I did. I just refused to be prepared. Sometimes. Hello, Cherry, as well. Welcome to the chat. We also got Superfly and Mysterious YouTuber. Hello there. You're from the future. I come from YouTube. Very nice. Welcome over. Okay, so this one has the banners generating over this chunk. This does actually count. So this one will have 2 spawning spots. There's going to be an extra spawning spot. I believe it's going to be right here. Yeah, so pillagers can spawn here, and then they can spawn on this block right here. But that's it. Only 2 spots. Okay, so we're going to go continue looking for more of them. We're getting a little bit far out now, so we got to go to negative 2,000 by negative 1,000. Streaming on a Wednesday. I know, this is illegal. I didn't stream yesterday, so I kind of wanted to make up for it, Okay, what direction is which again? I don't have anything to plant the sunflower on. How do I tell what direction is which? Oh, here we go. Don't worry, we're good. I believe it's a south side. Yes, this one only has a single one. It doesn't even have anything good in the loot chest. I've never been this far out in this world before, actually. Like, I've legit never explored this redstone world. I've been trying to not generate chunks, like, at all. Let's start going kind of in the opposite direction, though. Oh, not 7,000. See about this. Oscar, hello there. Made the previous raid farm the other day in your survivor world with some friends. It worked very well. But some of the leaves broke because of the Ravagers. Yeah, you might just need to raise up your walls by a block. I ran that thing for like so long. Like literally dozens and dozens of hours. Never saw a leaf break. But then, you know, things happen when, you know, 10,000 people build it. But yeah, you might just need to raise up your walls by a block. That should fix it. There's absolutely nothing out here. Oh, we're close to the mob farms, actually. I recognize this brokenness. Okay. I'll probably turn this ocean monument into an actual guardian farm one day. On the map, this should all be solid land, like on chunk base. But this world was generated in like, you know, 1.13, so it's pretty old. I think it's going on 5 years or something, 4 or 5 years. Oh yeah, turning the leaves to cobble and then adding. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. Yep. There you go. You got it. Okay, let's see. North. Hey, it's a north. Okay, wait. No, it's the south. No, I'm stupid. Dang it. I hate being stupid. Yeah, see, it's all within one chunk, so you're not going to get any extra spawning spots here. We are in new chunks, though, at least. We got a lays. Okay. May as well look around a little bit, see if there's anything interesting. That mountain's a bit funky. We will continue on our voyage to see if we can find a pillager outpost. It's pretty rare to find one that has the spawning spots, the 4 spawning spots. It's supposed to be like 25% chance, but I don't think that's right. Oh, this is by the Phantom Farms. Okay. Wild. Wild. Pretty old. That's like 5 years. I know. 5 years is pretty old for a Minecraft world. Are you kidding me? We got Superfly Fish Boy. Thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. How you doing tonight? We're currently just exploring the world. Because I cannot find an outpost that gives me 4 spawning spots. Come on, outpost. 2,800 by -6? Yeah, there should be one here. I've definitely never been this far out. I've never generated these chunks before. You can tell because they're not all broken. Yeah, we got the new structures over there. What is this? Lies. Lies and deceit. No structures? Yeah, wow. Okay. There's literally like a trail ruins right over there. We should definitely be getting something. Okay, we're going to 3,000 now. What if I just don't have one? For like 4,000 blocks. That would be wild. Here we go. Okay. Come on. Oh, this one's like buried. I've never seen that before. I guess it's not buried on this side. Okay. Which way is it? It's west. That only gives you 2 spawning spots, I believe. Pain and suffering, guys. Pain and suffering. Okay, but listen, I already kind of designed the farm. We're going to use the same style Trident killer that I used in the most recent witch farm. So it should be like a super easy thing to build. And then we just need to run it a little bit and see what we can get from it. Nice cherry biome, looking good. This one might be North Door? No. I need more doors on my things. Wow. I'm telling you, man, it's not 25%. Do I know the name of the resource pack? The one with the chunk borders is from Foxinoto. You can find it on his website. It's the Armor Stand Markers pack. Very handy. Would recommend. Working off stream. And I know, unreasonable. This one's west as well. How hard is it to find a door on the north? These guys don't like north doors. Nothing else around here. Okay, there's one a couple hundred blocks away though. There we go. Ooh, a mangrove swamp. Those are nice. Wild biome. I love these shattered savannas. Honestly, one of the coolest biomes in Minecraft. I don't even know where the door is on this one. That's not it. That's not it. Here we go. Nah, just another west door. Stupid. Stupid. I need a door. Oh, what? This is just right here? What? I've never seen this before. Okay, I've seen some weird mountains, but I've never seen this kind of weird mountain before. It's like barely held up there at all. Wild. Love it. You know what? If that's that weird and we're in a desert, what's the Shattered Savannah look like? Out of curiosity, you know. Should be 1.4, but it's like 1 in 1,000. Yeah. Really is. Aw, man, they need to add the... whatchamacallit? They need to add Amplified to Bedrock Edition. Do you guys even know what Amplified is? It's a pretty niche Java feature. But basically all the terrain is like really, really tall. This entire thing right here is just floating. That's pretty rare as well. And it's a mangrove swamp. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. I'm sure everyone's really impressed by that. Why wouldn't you be? It's for science. Yeah, we're doing this for science, guys. Come on. Every bit of science has a little bit of failure. But then that just makes your successes all that much more good. Yeah, go ahead and look up some amplified terrain real quick, like on Google Images. It's wild. If you haven't seen it before, it's so fun. We didn't have that on Legacy Console or Bedrock. North door! We got a north door. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this one will be generating across four chunks. It doesn't look like it is, but the banners count as part of the structure, meaning that we actually have an extra spawn spot right here, one right here on this corner, because this is in another chunk, and then one right here on this corner as well. Amplified was on PlayStation? What? I don't think that's right. I never heard of that. Yes, we're gonna have a chunk border right here. And then we'll have one right here, and right here. Yeah, that's right. I just know where they're at. I don't even need to look it up. I don't even need to watch this amazing tutorial from this very good Minecraft Bedrock Edition YouTuber that's linked in the chat right there. How to easily upgrade your raid farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition! Exclamation point Bad Omen Farm, period, MCPE Xbox PC. Great video title. I highly recommend. I've done it so many times. Yeah, well, you don't need to point out the fact that I'm just a professional Minecrafter. I wouldn't want to make anyone feel bad. Okay, so now that we're here, we can actually get to work. Effects, Silo Whisper, Strength. Although I did totally forget that we're on a copy of the world. So we're going to go ahead and delete this world, because it's a copy, and we did all that exploring. I don't want to generate any of those chunks. How much do I think the race of the farm will be? I have no idea. That's what's exciting about it. So current raid farms are like about 1,500 emeralds an hour. But that is with no, actually I think they're a bit lower than 1,500 an hour. They used to be 1,500, but then there was the nerf where we had a 30-second cooldown between raids. They added that. So now they're like 1,300-ish an hour. It's kind of stupid. But with this one, you are constantly gonna be getting pillagers. There's no like raid bar fill up period. I think that's about 20 seconds for the raid bar to actually get filled up. There's no time between raids because you're not waiting for Bad Omen. And then there's no 30-second cooldown after the raid either. So you're saving a lot of time. The issue with this is that we're not going to have Ravagers. Oh no, no Ravagers. I'm so sad and disappointed. Can you hear the disappointment in my voice? So sad. My disappointment is immeasurable. and my day is absolutely made. Ravagers are the worst thing ever. Nobody likes Ravagers. They're bad. They're bad. But we're not going to be getting Evokers, so we're not going to be getting Totems of Undying. Let's see. North, south, east, west. Yep, door's down there. Okay, great. So they spawn on the northwest corner, meaning that we need our glass panes to be over here. Boop, and then we should see pillagers spawn between there and between here as well. Yeah, so it's going to be a slightly different style of raid farm. You're not going to have to do any type of building for it. You won't have to go up into the air. You don't actually have to fight the raid itself. So I'm thinking that we just start a raid, and then we just have the pillagers spawn, like, wherever. And that'll be fine. And then our guys up here will join the raid. Then they'll die, and then they'll drop raider items, and then we'll get the experience from them. You might AFK up here still, just to, you know, get the experience and allow them to spawn better. Let's go ahead and kill these guys down here as well, actually. We do need to worry about the mob cap. Wow, that guy got really far away. Okay, so that's at least 2 spawning spots. We've confirmed that much. And then we should see some on these 2 as well. Night Blue, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Oh no, you can't get saddles. It's so sad. I know, right? But you get witches? No, no witches. It's just going to be just the pillagers. But these guys are going to be dropping their crossbows, arrows, banners, along with the enchanted iron gear, emeralds, and enchanted books. So I'm thinking that this will be really good once they add the villager nerf, because you can get any enchanted book from these guys, except for, like, soul speed, because you only get that one in the nether. And then you don't get, you know, depth strike, no, swift sneak, that's the one. Yeah, any book that you can currently get from villagers, you can get from the pillagers. So that means Mending, Frostwalker, your other treasure enchantments, stuff like that. Which is really cool. That'd be really, really nice. Okay, we are actually getting pillagers on all 4 of these, which is amazing. And now we just need to get ourselves a raid going, which is really easy. So we'll take our villager. We'll take our bed. We already got the bad omen for it. We're gonna kill the skeleton that is there for some reason. No mob spawner. Really deep water cave. Okay. It's just a random skeleton. You know, that's fine. Whatever. It's not like it's, you know, too bright in here for anything to spawn. Whatever. You know, it's fine. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Or I'm not going to question it, everybody. We got better things to deal about than, this stuff. Let's just put down some torches. You're late to the stream, Salt! Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'll ever forgive you. But hello there. Okay. Where do we want to put the villager at? I guess we can put him anywhere we want. We don't need to worry about raids and stuff, so I guess we'll just put the villager in this corner. Of course it's a baby. Get out of here, baby! Thank you. Let's give him a torch. He can have one nice thing. And then, I don't know, we'll put a bed right there. And there we go. Now we got a raid. So these guys are going to spawn wherever they want. We do need to kill 3 of them. And then the next ones we're just going to trap into a boat. Let's see. Yeah, so they're over here. We're going to kill this guy. He's got an enchanted bow. As you can see, these are the raiders, so they're dropping emeralds. We need this guy to, like, kind of walk over here, though. So... Oh, you know what? Maybe we don't need to do that. Yeah, okay, so he's fine there. So now these guys will be dropping raid stuff, as you can see there. Interesting. So even if they're spawned before the raid starts, They already count. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So that means we could send all these guys to the Nether. And start a raid in the Nether. And then kill them all and get emeralds from them that way. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Let's set up a little AFK spot right here. And then this should be 24 blocks away. A little bit far. Not too bad for just eyeballing it, though. Okay, that'll do it. Okay. So yeah, all these guys are going to be dropping their goodies. If we kill them with a looting 3 sword, that would actually drop more stuff, of course. Looting 255. yeah, let's see what that does. You know, a couple stacks of emeralds, great. Where's my looting 3 sword? Oh, I think I must have deleted it. Or I left it with the gold farm. Yeah, so we're going to be using Trident killers on each of these. Let's do type equals not player. Type equals not pillager. Type equals not villager. There's nothing out here, so we should be fine if I go 100 radius. There we go. Rambler Gold, welcome back for 13 months. That is wild. Thank you so much for over a year not having a UI open. You're so mean. I guess we can sort out our inventory. Really? Really? Oh, I did kill the belt. Type equals boat. There we go. There we go. I'm keeping UIs open. You're welcome. Why are they so loud? Let's see. Which one of these is them? I don't think it's ambient. I think it's like hostile mobs or something. They're just so loud for no good reason. 20 more seconds of UI open. There we go. Now you can look at my gorgeous face. Who to blame? The community for being mean or the creator for encouraging the community to be mean? You know what? I don't think I need your snark right now, mister. Okay. So the next thing we need to figure out is... Oops, that's a villager, not a pillager. Next thing we need to figure out is how long do they need to be in the raid for in order to start dropping raid things. And it seems like... maybe less than a second. Definitely more than like half a second, though. 1 Mississippi. No? Okay, it can take a while then. Oh, I guess you can see it in the bar at the top there. Okay, so it can take a full second. Or longer, even. You want a pure saddle farm. May I introduce you to the leather worker villager? Yeah, okay, so they can take a full second. As you see, you get your iron stuff there. Okay, so we need a bit of a slow Trident killer. We can't kill them instantly. Yeah, we can't kill them instantly. I wonder if proximity to this guy matters. Doesn't seem like it, no. Okay. Let's go all the way over to here. That raid bar still showed it up. Is this guy gonna join the raid? He's probably not within the bounding box of the village. Okay, so bounding box of the village appears to matter. Yeah, we could send them to the Nether. I was thinking about that a minute ago. I don't know how I feel about a multi-dimension farm, but we'll try it out. For now, we're gonna stick with a regular farm. So let's go ahead and get our Trident killers built up. I was thinking we were going to use the same design that I used for the most recent witch farm. Which if you haven't seen it, by the way, we're doing an advent calendar this month. Where have you been? Jeez. I uploaded 10 videos already. Basically a video every other day. Not too shabby. Can you please be quiet, sir? Turn off the game sounds. Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of tutorials this month. I still am going to be doing the mangrove tree farm on Christmas. So that'll be on Monday. I'm going to try and spend all day tomorrow, Friday, and then maybe the weekend on it. Because I know it's just going to take literally forever. And I don't want to have that be delayed past Christmas, since I've told you guys it's going to be on Christmas. It's like the only video I've told you when it's actually going to be releasing. So I got to make sure it's actually releasing. You know what? While we're here, let's just do a peaceful. Just do a peaceful wipe real quick. Another raid farm. This is a new type of raid farm. It is going to be different than anything else on Bedrock Edition because they just added a new type of mechanic that allows you to get pillagers from the outpost to join the raid. So we're going to build this up and see if it's any good. And then, I don't know, I might make a mini tutorial on it. Let's build up the standard Trident killer that we've been using for a minute and see if that gives these guys enough time to actually join the raid. Because apparently that's important now. That's about the only thing that's difficult about this build, is giving them enough time to actually join the raid. Because it can take like a full second, so that's kind of where we're at with it. I don't think I have a trident either of impaling on it. Maybe we don't need impaling tridents. Should be allowed to bully me. Well, you can already bully me about it, because I was supposed to produce that farm video like a while ago, and I haven't, so, you know. What can you do besides bully a silent? That's the only reasonable course of action. That's what I would do. Okay. I guess we need our raid back again. And then we'll stop these ones from spawning. I don't know how far down these go, actually. But I'm imagining that they can also spawn on the ground. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get our guy in a boat. I think I heard them spawn over here. Yeah, wow, so far away. They do run towards the village, though, so that's decent. You'd bully myself. Yeah. Seems reasonable. Okay, get in the boat. Thank you. Well, he really got in there. He's a very enthusiastic boat guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and AFK over here. And then we'll see if those guys drop in there. Is that good enough? Seems like it's good enough. Looks like those guys all joined the raid. Oh, they're kind of popping out of there. Okay, well, that definitely gave them enough time to join the raid. Let's see, is this too far away? Yeah, we could be a bit closer. Okay, we'll call that good. I just want to have a prime seat, okay? Come on. Just want to see what's happening in there. Hello, Meister. How you doing? See you later, Salt. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Posted on the very last second of Christmas Day. Yeah, for like Hawaii time zone or something. Just like the last people to ever have Christmas. Yeah, I did say what time zone, to be fair. Christmas on Mars? You know. Okay, let's see if this gives enough time. Spawn already! Get in there. Come on. Oh yeah, you're actually in Hawaii, Liz. It's 3 hours by me. Yeah, okay, if I post it at 3 a.m. Pacific time, then you'll know some stuff is up. Hello, Hunter. How you doing? Okay, it looks like this is not slow enough, actually. You need a recommendation for a big dumb farm to build? How about a phantom farm? Just made a new tutorial on it. Spawn already. Give me pillagers. They're usually not this slow. What is your problem? Excuse me, sir. Do I need to start breaking out the hacks? It's a bit early in the stream for hacking. Oh, no, never mind. I just thought I saw one spawn. Oh, maybe it's never too early for hacks. Am I too close? I'm definitely not too close. I measured it. There we go. Okay, that guy joined the raid. Now let's measure it again. Maybe I'm too close. Nope, definitely not too close. I don't know what the problem is. Are you in the wrong stream? Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's never too early for hacking. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Is he gonna join the raid? Yeah, they both did actually. Okay. Also, experience in the water streams actually pushes them forwards. That guy joined the raid as well. Okay, okay. I want them all to join the raid, though, because that's what gives us the best rates. And you can see why you need a 4 outpost farm for this. Num num. Okay. Let's go ahead and set up this on all 4 of them. And then we'll actually start seeing some stuff happen. I think I need it, like, right here. Can you please be quiet, sir? I'm just really... You're very loud. Okay, that's not actually good enough, is it? 6, and... let's raise up the floor by 1, actually. Stop! You're so loud! You're very tempted to make a mega Enderman farm? It's pretty fun, but it only works if you're on Sim 6 or you have 2 players, though, so keep that in mind. This is kind of like a hook hand. Or a really bad 5. There you go. Okay. I don't know, let's just do killer 1. So we gotta go out by 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. So right here should be it. There we go. Okay, and that should be fine. And then, oh, I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Because we need the redstone torch right there. Okay. Love it when there's no floor. Oh no, so all the raid farms still work. This is just a new type of raid farm that we're experimenting with. We don't know if this is going to be worth building or not, but it might be. That's why we're playing around with it to see what happens here. Because they literally just added this in the most recent update, so that pillagers from your outpost can join in on the raid and actually drop emeralds. So, you know, there's the potential that it could be decent for a raid farm, or it could just be kind of meh. Okay, now we need to do the next one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's actually up by a block. Oh, it's because it's by 3. Oops. There we go. I fixed it, everybody. I need a texture pack that reduces that raid horn sound, because it's just... it's bad. Nobody likes that. It's a bad feature. Okay, that should be all of the Trident killers installed now. We might need to slightly modify them, but we should be pretty fine, I think. If I had to make the rain horn sound, what would it sound like? It would sound a lot quieter than, you know, this. Come on, don't be stage fright. Be a loud and obnoxious. Come on now. No witches, no ravages, no totems. Yep, just pure emeralds and experience. Give me an example. I'm not giving you an example so you can make a texture pack out of it. No. How about like 30% the volume of that? I feel like that would be great. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make some holes in the roof. That way I can see down there. I'm onto your games. Not making any sounds for you. Oh, that one's up by a block as well. Oops. Whoopsie. This is not the right size. There we go. Ridiculous. Okay, that'll do it. You know what? We do have RTX on today. As beautiful as it looks. Is he gonna crash the game? No? Oh, there we go. Wow, we have not used ray tracing in a while. It's, certainly a thing that exists. Why is this so bright? I don't know. That's why we haven't used ray tracing in a while. Because it broke. Man, I cannot see anything. I just needed it for the clear water when I was making today's bug rock. So I tossed it on. Really convenient for that. Otherwise, not super convenient for much. Let's go and clear out some more of this area. It's getting a bit cramped up here. I've never actually built 4 Trident killers out of the top outpost before. Only things I've done is like 1 outpost raid farms. That's generally all you need. I've never imitated a raid horn before. I mean, I might have before. But if you gotta go through like 500 stream VODs to find it, I mean, you deserve to use it at that point. Okay. Let's keep these structure blocks in place. That way we can easily copy things over. So if I may make a modification on one, I can go ahead and put it on the other ones. Stop being so loud. I got a file on noise complaining against that guy. I mean, come on. Okay, and oh, there's my Trident. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, I'm gonna say like right here is center. And what do you want to bet that's too low? Oh no, it's just fine actually. Just right. Some might even say perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and fire these things up. I do kind of want to tie together all the redstone lines, but ain't nobody got time for that. Let's at least turn off these boundaries, though. Okay, so the thing that we're trying to accomplish here is to see if they are surviving for a short enough time, or a long enough time, rather, to actually join in on the raid. If they die too early, then they're not going to join the raid, and we're not going to get emeralds from them, so there's no point in killing them, right? So we want them to be alive for, like, at least a second. That way we can get our stuff from them. And I think I can make this platform a little bit better. Okay. There we go. Guess we need to keep the HUD open so we can see if they join in on the raid or not. Expand the spawn spots, please. Every main structure in the game that spawns mobs only has certain spots that they can spawn in, and this is where they're at. Yeah, so your ocean monuments always have the same spots and the same exact layout. Pillager outposts can have 1 to 4 spots. Witch huts always have 1. And your nether fortresses are just an absolute mess of like 50 to 100 spots. A lot of spots. Maybe we should AFK up higher. I wonder if we're getting mobs in like a cave down below or something. Oh, it really doesn't seem like there would be. Yeah, no. Okay, so we have a perimeter right here. I guess we would put some torches on the ground. Man, maybe the spawn rates just aren't that high. No, they don't. Mansions don't have spawn spots. You would think they should, but no, they don't respawn. Otherwise, we would make totem farms without raid farms. And emerald farms without raid farms. And iron axe farms. Because reasons. Okay. Looks like they are joining the raids. Fast enough. From the, like, 6 guys that would just all spawn down there. That guy did not join the raid. That guy did. You can see at the top of the raid bar there, if it says mobs remaining, anything higher than 1, then they've joined it. That first guy didn't. That guy still has it. Oh, there he goes. Interesting. Hey, Popcorn, how you doing? Yeah, we might... Our best bet might be to send them to the nether. So I bet you we could AFK for like a while. You know what? Let's do this real quick. For command block. Let's go ahead and do a quick rudimentary rate test. So we're basically just going to teleport all the items up here. Whoops. I think I just teleported them all to Y level 1. Yep, definitely did. So we'll try on the speed hacks real quick. And then we'll see what we get after a few minutes. If it produces less than like 1,000, then we should send them through nether portals and see if it does anything better there. Because you probably want it to be better than a regular raid farm, right? Or maybe that's the wrong approach to it. Maybe it doesn't need to be better than a regular raid farm. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think the rates of this should be? What would you want them to be in order for you to build them? In order for you to build it. Oh, right. Okay, well that just affected our rates a bit because we weren't holding looting. We'll run it for like, I don't know, a minute 10. We're at 5 times speed right now. Or at least we should be. The render distance might be a bit high. This is going to be a very, very rough rate test. But it'll give us an idea. 1.5 times the amount of emeralds. No, the best iron farm that I have on the channel is the quad and 12 stacked iron farm. Basically, all iron farms on Bedrock Edition are going to produce the same amount of iron. Unless you start stacking them. And once you get into stacking, then like there's a little bit of variety, but again, they're all going to produce the same amount. It's just a matter of how many you build and how expensive it is and what stacking method you use. Okay, that is about a minute and 10 or so. Yeah, see, pretty decent enchanted books, actually. I think that this would be maybe worth building. Just for the books. Yeah, the sanity to stack is also really important. Like efficiency 4, feather falling 4, protection 4, sharpness 4. Like these are really good books. Like these are like level 30 enchanting table books. Really solid stuff. Where's my calculator though? So we got 64 plus 21. That's 85, and then times it by 12. Because it was a 5-minute test. Oh, 1,000 emeralds an hour. Okay. Okay. That's not so bad. And by the way, we times it times 12 because it's, 5 times 12 is 60, so it's an hour test. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Again, that's a very, very rough rate test there. I wouldn't go with those numbers yet, of course. But that's not so bad. And that's with some of the guys, I don't know, maybe 5-10% of them not joining the raid. That's not so bad at all. It's not so bad at all. Huh. Let's go ahead and put this on like 1.5 times speed, just so I can get a better idea of their success rate for joining the raid. Maybe they don't spawn that fast. There we go. So maybe if we move out the Trident killers by like a block, we might get slightly better rates here. Oh, wait, hold up a second. The spawn spot has water on it. Oh, Hold up. So does the... Okay. That was 1,000 with 2 spawn spots, guys. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that was... the raid will expire. The raid will expire. But you'll have Bad Omen, so... You can just get a new raid really easily. Where's my kill command? Bro, okay. It might be it might be better than a regular raid farm. Imagine that. What is up with this water right here? Excuse me? Anybody know what's... Does anybody know what's happening here? Because this water is broke. What in the world? It's not even the right texture. Oh, it's fixed with ray tracing turned on. Oh, but not with the ray tracing turned off. I don't know what's wrong. Someone spilled some paint on the ground here. Oh, I can place blocks inside of it. Oh, but the blocks are invisible. Okay. You know, I don't understand it, but welcome to Bedrock Edition, everybody. Wow, that is some broke game right there. It even affects the light. Huh. You know. Oh, even the side of this is broken? There's like no texture on that side. That's so weird. That's so cursed. Why is it like this? This right here is going on Twitter. Love it. Okay. Anything else around here broken? Oh, this is broken too. What's up with this? It's like a whole chunk. How did I break the game already? I have no idea. We've been in this area for like less than an hour and I already broke something. Oh no, it's not just one chunk. It's that chunk and then it's this chunk too. Huh. Okay. Oh wait, what? Okay, there's a lighting glitch right here and this is unrendered. And these are having issues too? What in the world is the problem? Oh, what? These are dark too. The more I look around, the more things are broken. You request some bug rock and make. Oh, I hit record. Don't you worry about it. I just released a new episode today, by the way. Go watch it. Throne Trident radius equals 100. I guess we just relog. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, relog. You already watched it like a boss. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I fixed it. No big deal. You guys were so worried about nothing. Yeah, okay, so what if this gives you 2,000 emeralds an hour? It would actually be better than a regular raid farm. And then we could send them to the nether and get even more. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another test. Oops. And this one, we'll try and do a much more proper, efficient, official test. It's actually good that the Trident killers are a little bit inefficient because that's what we need. Let's see. I need to speed up the game by 5 times. Oh wait, that's not 1.5. Hold up. 5 times. There we go. And then game rule, do mob spawning false. Thank you. And now we'll turn on the teleport. And then hold the looting sword. And now, where's my timer at? Oh man, I'm streaming and doing rate tests. You have no idea how many windows I have open right now. I got the speed hacks, the timer, the calculator, the Streamlabs. I got Discord, Minecraft, a tab of Chrome windows, the Redemptions tab. I'm trying to see what notifications there are, and I gotta look at the chat too. Bro, I don't... I have enough screen for all this. How do you recreate what I broke? I have no idea. Okay. And then we'll just hit true on this, and then wait until you see the first spawn, and start. Yeah, I don't think that's part of the farm. So we're 50 seconds in, and we have half a stack. Wild. Amateur number of windows. Yeah, let me count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, because I have a file manager open, too. That's 11 just for streaming. A lot of experience, too, by the way. $15 levels? Oh, raid has expired. Oh, okay. So we got the 55 seconds there. Let's turn that off. That's nice that it says in the chat there. That's actually really convenient. So we got the 55 seconds there. That was less than 5 minutes. That's a good sign, actually. We have to throw away that rate test, though, because it was not quite good. See, we are going to set up another command block for the experience, though. There we go. Emerald to mob spawning, false. Let's get rid of this. And then we got to run the kill command again. There we go. Stop giving me bunnies. Poor little bunnies. Okay, and then since we have Bad Omen, we can just go back down here again. Another Winterest skin. Yeah, it's so cute, isn't it? I look like Mikasa from, Attack on Titan. And then I got like a little Santa hat on the back. It's great. Yeah, there's been no naming items. Liz. Okay, where's my pillagers at? Yeah, so you just gotta kill like these 3 because they'll take up the mob cap if you don't. Did I turn off mob spawning? Yeah, okay. Great, let's try this again. We'll do a proper, official, somewhat realistic, 5-minute rate test of the build. Okay. Turn on your speed hacks. And the only reason why the raid ran out so fast is because we are, speeding up the game. This is 5 times speed right now. Yeah, it looks like it's working pretty well. We're getting a good amount of pillagers. I wonder what the maximum number of pillagers we can get at a time is. Like, how many will the outpost spawn? I think it's at least like 4, maybe 6 or 8 or something. I think we're going to get over a double chest of items. Yeah, we're 37 seconds in. This is surprisingly good. Okay, and we got 5 seconds to go. As of right now. Okay. Turn that off. And 18 levels in 5 minutes. It's not a great XP farm, but it is a thing. Let's go ahead and just add another double chest down here, I suppose. Or not. Still getting used to the new mouse. Sometimes it double clicks. You probably shouldn't for being new. Try to slow down your raid farms and made them better. I know, right? I love it. Another Mojang L. Nah. I'm joking. I'm joking. Come on. Okay, we got a lot of emeralds from that, actually. Like, a surprisingly good amount of emeralds. Wow. Okay. From 5 minutes? I'm looking forward to this, actually. This is gonna be good. If you did the math already for it, then, like, wow, you're taking all the fun out of it for me. But how many do you think it's gonna be? Whoops, I need to zero out the calculator. 64 times 3, blah, 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 plus what, 13? Okay, so 205 in 5 minutes. Not extra in here, right? Shouldn't be any down there. And then we're going to times that by 12 for an hour. 2,400! It's just one raid? Yeah. Wow, 2,400 an hour. 2,460. Yeah, so if you're just joining in the stream, they added a mechanic in the most recent update where pillagers from a pillager outpost can join the raid, or really any pillager mob. So any witches, pillagers, vindicators, evokers, or ravagers that are in your world can join in the raid. So for example, like if we put down a random ravager, you can see that raid mobs remaining is now at 2. And this guy, if he had a different loot table, would drop raid items. So, for example, if we put down a pillager, he joined the raid, and now we can get him to drop the raid items, which is really cool. So that's why we're getting the enchanted books and all the other stuff. Hello, Toby. How you doing? Welcome on in. We're not getting a ton of enchanted books, are we? Oh, wow. Just 2? No, 3. 4? 5. Okay. I'm really bad at counting, apparently. No, oh, they took them out. Jeez. Stupid. Really bad at counting and being smart. Okay, so that's, 36 an hour. But they're pretty decent enchanted books. The other one, we had 4 from 5 minutes. This one we got 3. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, sure. You can use all the crossbows as furnace fuel. Then you can smelt down all the iron gear into iron nuggets. Usually gas farms are going to be better. I do want to make a creeper farm this year. That'll probably be the next technical stream that we do. Right then, let's get a sign going. We don't actually need that one, because that was a 2 spawn spot test. So we'll get rid of that. So that was 2,460 emeralds / hour. That wasn't so bad. So let's divide that by 4. So from a 1 spawn spot farm, you're going to get about 600. And then as long as you have a 2 spawn spot farm, you're going to be getting about the same as a regular raid farm. Like, it's not a bad emerald farm. It's legitimately better than a regular raid farm for emeralds. So the only real reason to make a raid farm right now is for those totems. Let's see about this. Let me see what the rates are. Did I put them in the titles? For example, the 24 stack raid farm gets you 20,000 emeralds an hour. The version 6 gets you 1,500. So let's see real quick. 20,000. Divide that by 24. $133. Those might be a bit low, actually. Maybe not. I don't know. It's been a while since I messed with that. That's 38 stacks of emeralds or 4.5 stacks of emerald blocks. That's pretty good, man. Infinite times more efficient. Yeah, that's just from one raid, too. So, we need to find a way... Ah, oh, man. Is there a way to stop that raid from expiring? Like, I wonder if it's kind of weird that it actually expires. Because more mobs are joining it than dying. I would have thought that that would have kept it alive. I would have thought that that would keep the raid alive. But I think you need to actually change waves. Like, if you get stuck on a wave for X amount of time, I think it might be 45 minutes, then you need to... Then it expires. I think that's how it works. I don't actually know. Does anyone know how the raid expiring mechanics works? Because if we can find a way to stop it from expiring, that would be great. And I also want to try extending out these Trident killers by 1 extra block. So instead of having the Trident right here, we would have it right here. That'll give them a slightly better chance of joining the raid and dropping emeralds. 2 simultaneous raids with 1 bad omen. Oh yeah, so if we stacked villages, they would only join 1 of the raids instead of both of them, so it wouldn't really affect anything. Have a good night, Lanther. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Okay, so you don't want to kill them, like, quote-unquote, slowly. But the issue is that they take a second to join the raid. So if you spawn them and kill them, like, this quickly, or as fast as we could, then they're not really going to join the raid, and they're not going to drop emeralds. You gotta wait, like, a second. Oops, where are you going? We gotta wait, like, a second for them to actually join the raid. And sometimes it takes, like, 2 or 3 seconds. Like, this guy took a couple seconds to join. So you don't want to kill them as fast as you normally would for Bad Omen. Like a Trapdoor Trident Killer or, you know, something like the Witch Farm where they spawn inside of the Trident Killer. Where we have, like, the Trident, like, you know, right here on the corner of this block. We want to give them enough time to join the raid. And then, once they've joined the raid, then we can kill them. Have second raid going, too. Then you need to move the villager, or the player. You don't really want raids spawning this area, because, yeah, pain. 40-minute time to breathe the raid, regardless of progress. Okay. So these guys need to be within the bounding box of the village, which is not very big. It's like... Actually, I have a texture pack for that. Yeah, they need to be within the bounding box of the village to join the raid. Seed Hider, Fog List, all trades. Oh, do I not have that? Thought I did. Yeah, it was a Structura file. Anyway, it's not that big. It's, oh, you know what? I think it's like 12. 12 down from the bed. So... we can move it up, actually. That way you don't have to move. Because it doesn't matter where the raiders are on the ground. You do kind of want to kill them, though, because I think the raiders affect the mob cap of the outpost. But let's go up by like 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then bed. And then this is where we'll have our villager. Oh, and then hopefully that's close enough. I might need to lower down the AFK spot by a block if I'm able to do that. Yes I can, and I probably should. Let's go down by like 2. There we go. Okay, so that's a village. As of right now. Whoop. Maybe it's not a village anymore. My bad. Broke the leaf underneath it. Basically a really lazy raid farm. But the thing is, it's actually going to be better than a regular raid farm. In terms of emeralds anyway. Like it gets you 2,400 emeralds-ish per hour. I still want to try this with portals, because then you don't even need to worry about raiders in the overworld. So where did they spawn? It's actually really hard to tell with this thing on. What's this texture? Oh, this is the spawning spheres texture. So this tells you where mobs can spawn around you. 44 block sphere centered on the player. For Sim 4 anyway. Very handy for designing farms. Okay. Oh, they spawned on top of the outpost. Oh, that's incredibly convenient. Incredibly convenient, I dare say. My good sir. Can you please just get into a boat? Thank you. Jeez, stupid. Yeah, I mean, if we can make them spawn up here every time, that'd be great. But I kind of doubt that's going to be a thing. So, these guys right here are actually part of the raid. Yep, as you can see, that raid bar is going down. Let's see if I can push this up a couple more blocks, actually. So we just need pillagers on the floor down here to join. Doesn't look like he's joining it. These guys are already part of the raid, though? Okay. So yeah, this is the lowest we can get it down. Lovely. I love it when I remember the correct number for things. Let's see. So now if we spawn in pillager. Is he going to join the raid? I remember the right number, didn't I? What if he's up here? What if he's right there? You know, I might have broken it with moving the beds. Let's restart this, actually. Anyone know of a pack that adds the village boundaries? I know of like an old rudimentary one. But it's from Mad Hatter. I think, I don't know if he has a website for it. I just got it from Discord. Yeah, if they spawn up here on the outpost every time, that would be great. Where are you going? Okay, so they're not joining the raid. What if I spawn them up here? I might need to lower that down by a bit. They gotta be within the bounding box. It's not like golem spawning range, is it? Because that's like 6 blocks. Join the raid, mister! What are you doing? Seem to be like right here. Are none of them spawning, or none of them are joining? Okay, that's weird log. I'd have broken it. Yeah, we just messed around with those golem spawning ranges the other week when I made that iron farm. I wonder why he's not joining. Let's see if we can get the guys that spawn naturally to join. That guy just spawned in. So that guy. Yeah, no one's joining. Huh. Somehow I broke it. Hmm. Somehow I broke it in every way. Reset the bad omen. Yeah, I'll have to restart the raid, I guess. Or we'll just go to the next wave. Voters not on solid block. They've never needed to be on a solid block before. I guess that's the only real difference. But yeah, that it doesn't really matter. It's never mattered for anything else. Okay, so this is our actual pillager guy. Keep him there. None of these guys are joining in. Okay. So weird. Okay, I wonder if they added like a little sneaky mechanic to stop you from trying to farm it. This is in the game right now. Current update. It's also in the betas and previews, but that's because it's already in the current update. Yeah, this just released like a couple days ago. Okay, let's just do a full reset then. Like, something broke. And I don't know what. Right, defeat. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's got his little arms up. That's kind of cute. Secret features. It was in the changelog. Oh, by the way, these guys can laugh when you, win. It's great. How long does this last? There we go. Lasted longer than it should have. Yes, that's when all your pillagers or all of your villagers die. So let's see if I can even activate this from up here. Oh, I gotta go down a couple more blocks or raise that up a couple more blocks. Okay, good to know. Decent fill and laugh. I know, it's pretty good. Maybe it's because all these guys are alive. That guy just got into the boat on his own accord. Okay. Let's see about this. He still isn't joining it. Yeah. What the heck? Does anyone know what's on here? What is happening? Let's move the guy back down, I guess. Because it was working just fine right here. For some reason. Hello, Ink. How you doing? Okay, go away, red defeat, yada yada. We get it. We get it. Thank you. Okay. Do I need to like unload the area? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because when we did it this way, we always went out and got the pillagers and like killed them and brought them in. That's the only difference I can think of. Okay. And now, is this guy gonna join it? I'm so confused. Something absolutely broke here. Okay, that guy joined. Okay. It's not proximity to the raider, because we would have had that figured out. That guy joined. Took him longer than normal. That guy, okay. Now they're joining again. Just barely, though. We've not had this issue before. Okay, let's move them in closer. Whatever. We can do that. Excuse me. Maybe we can do that. Hey, don't you want a nice, tasty villager? Yeah, come on. Nice, tasty villager, just for you. Okay, that one joined instantly. Maybe it is proximity to original raider. It didn't seem like it. I mean, it's, Okay. That guy should be outside the range of the village. We'll just keep lowering him down until he, like, joins the raid. Or until he jumps off like a dummy. Fine then. I'll do it myself. Okay. No joining. No joining. I thought it was village bounding box, but perhaps it's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's village bounding box. Okay. Something funky is happening here. I don't know what it is. Village bounding box plus proximity. That's a fair thing. Yeah, but the other guy's respawning up there. So I don't know why that is. Let's see, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, so this is the proper layer of the bed right here. Let's raise this up by a bunch and then see where he joins in. Hello, Manic. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so he joins the raid right here. Or at least he can anyway. He's not going to join it at that layer. That is not within the range of the... Oh, okay. Joined up there. It's not within the range of the bed. Oh, I think it was that guy over there that maybe spawned in. Hold up. Excuse me, we can't have you be interrupting with our experiment results. Okay. So he joins in right there. Right then. So how many blocks above that is it? $11. Oh, you know what? 12 is feet layer. Okay, so maybe he is within the bounding box of the village then. Yeah, proximity to original raider. And then village bounding box might be it. That's the only thing I can think of. Because he doesn't join... He doesn't join at this height over here. I guess the only way to figure this out, like for realsy, would be to move that central villager. Okay, he joins right there. Fascinating. Yeah, so we should move this guy down a little bit and then see if that affects it. I don't see how that would or why it would. 12 on the XC. Maybe. Okay. So previously they would join at this layer. He still joined on that layer. Let's put a lead on this. Let's drag this guy far away and see what happens. I love that we can lead boats. Come on now. Best part of the game right here. Oh! Didn't expect that to happen. Thank you. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Now they don't join. Oh! Do you think it's line of sight? It could be line of sight. That might be it. Okay, we can test that. Line of sight to the other raiders. It wouldn't explain why it was working before, but it might explain why it's broken right now. Okay, you need to calm down, sir. Well, not quite down there. Well, not over there. Well, okay. That's the reason why. Well, how did you get above me? What are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna need you to calm right on down. I don't know how you didn't take fall damage from that, but sure. Here, just a couple blocks higher. Oh. Oh my god. I swear he just winked at me. Bro. I don't know why this is so difficult. It's actually impossible. Okay. You know what? Let's just leave him on the floor right here. And give this guy some healing potions. Am I overlooking something obvious? Probably, but I don't know what it would be. Line of sight to the beds. You know? Maybe, because our other guy was like down here and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so let's try out line of sight. That guy still joins. That guy still joins. So, not line of sight. It's got to be proximity to something. I don't know why it was broken before, though. That's the interesting bit. Still joins. Okay. Well, then I don't know what the problem is. Let's just try moving our bed up again and see what happens. TP. Very peculiar indeed. Not sure why it doesn't work, why they don't join the raid if the bed is up here. Okay, he should link to that. I want to move the bed up to there, but for some reason, when we do that, the pillagers do not join the raid. Hearing proximity? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. You know what? I just realized we can do this the fun way all the time. You're coming with me. Lovely. He just helicopters around. Oh, okay. Well, he's down there now. Whatever. It's fine. So, if we spawn a pillager up here, he should join the raid. He does not. Okay. Don't even that poor villager. Yeah, that villager isn't long for this world. Okay. And now, if we summon a pillager up here, this guy joined the raid. He still doesn't join the raid. But if we put him over here, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. What if we spawn him down here? Maybe, yeah, it's got to be some sort of like proximity to this guy and proximity to oh, who's behind me? Okay. Now he's just having too much. Oh. Somehow he didn't take fall damage. Cool. I'm just going to get him up here. See, now we got a bunch of guys in our raid. That guy's in our raid. This guy's in our raid. Everybody's in the raid now. Now that... Okay, I'm so confused. Can the bed not be above them? No, it definitely can be above them because they were joining on the ground down there. So, I don't know. Let's just try moving it up and see if we can't get it to work. This might just be a case of Bedrock tomfoolery. Raid defeat. Oh, yeah, because it broke the bed. It might just be super weird. And sometimes that's okay. The idea is spawn spots in the tower will join the raid. Yeah, they're supposed to. It worked for like an hour and a half. And then for some reason, when we move the bed up, it doesn't work. Because Bedrock edition. Villagers and pillagers is always the beds. Yeah, they like fighting over the beds for some reason. Pillagers don't know how to make their own beds. So they gotta steal them from villagers. Okay. I don't know where the fourth guy went. Guessing he's... down? Oh, weird. Never seen them spawn on 2 layers like that. Okay. So that guy's part of our raid. And then we spawn in another one. He should just join the raid. But he doesn't because he's stupid. Okay. That goes, huh. Okay, let's see where the next wave spawns. It should spawn on top of here. They like their proximity to bed. I mean, if we have to have the bed down there, then, like, whatever, right? I just want to know why we have to have the bed down there. Oh, whoops. There's got to be a specific mechanic in play here. And I'm not sure what exactly it is. So, can we get more pillagers to join the raid? We cannot. Okay, what if we move them up? Nope. Still not joining the raid. Okay, what if we move this guy up as well? He joins. Okay. Bro, I need you to just get on top of this pillar. Or just, yeah, sure, here, whatever. Okay, so now okay, so it has to be proximity. Yeah, it's got to be proximity to the pillager. That's so strange. Very odd. So, proximity to villager. And bed? Because when they're down here, they don't join. Or do they? Now I'm really confused. Stay in that hole, please. You didn't stay in the hole. Okay, let's put him up here. Okay, so he joins there. Let's see. Still joins. Yeah, I think it's a proximity to this guy thing. I don't know if it's also proximity to the bed. That's what we need to figure out next. Come on, you. We're going for a little ride. Got all the way over there, jeez. I guess this is the guy playing the raid horn. So it kind of makes sense. Put him down there. I don't think he's going to join because he's not in the village. Yeah. Now, we had this working for like a full hour already. We did a raid test on it. And it's like 2,400 emeralds an hour. Whoops, I killed the wrong guy down there. That's fine. So he should spawn up here. Keep this guy. Get rid of all the other ones. Did they spawn inside the Trident Killer? I think they might have. That's hilarious. Love it. Yeah, it works when we have the raiders and beds down below the Trident Killers. But we need to move all that stuff up in order to have a better farm. Yeah. I need you to stay up here, please. You should be close enough to that bed to join. Stay up here! What's your problem? Yeah, okay. Or what it is it's this guy has to be close enough to that bed. Yeah, it might be this guy has to be close enough to the bed. I think that's it. Okay. So there's some range that this guy has to be within the bed for it to work. I don't know why, but you know, welcome to Minecraft. Okay, whoa, that was very quick for a second there. Yeah, I'm not sure why that would be a mechanic, but now that this guy is close enough to the bed, then we can do it. So let's lower him down by a block and see what that range is. Okay, apparently... Oh, no, he did join, actually. Oh, which one was he? I think he's the one in the front. Yeah, okay. Does he just have to have gotten within range of that bed once? No, because now these guys aren't joining. Okay. We will... Oh, what? Now it's the guy in the back that time? Sure. Oh, no, maybe it's always the guy in the front. Oops. Works. Even if it's 100% janky and full of nonsense. I mean, I don't want it to be janky or full of nonsense. I think we need to lower that bed down by a block. Excuse me, kind pillager, sir. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and back this guy up. Okay. So now this guy should join. Yep. And now if we lower this guy down by a block, he should still join. Yes. And now if we lower him down by another block, he won't join. Okay. I think we figured it out. Just gotta lower that down. That's very odd. So there's a specific distance that they need to be from the bed. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Within 12 of it. So 11 block gap. Yeah, so they have to be within the bounding box of the village. The original raider that's continuing along the raid has to be within the bounding box of the village. Otherwise, dudes just go wild. I don't know. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Did I just wipe out that raid accidentally? I think I did, yeah. Does the distance between change the speed of joining? That's a good question. I don't think it would. Okay, so this guy is going to be our main one. So this guy should join the raid now. Yeah, he'll join. And then, you know, just for giggles, let's go ahead and raise him up. See if we get faster joins. You're going to have to take a break every 45 minutes of using this farm anyway, because raids expire. Ooh, he joined really quickly that time. Nah, it doesn't look like it affects speed of joining. Doesn't really seem like it now. That's a nice thought, though. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something silly like that. This is Bedrock Edition. Any weird thing that you can come up with has like a 10% chance of actually being in the game. You think I'm joking, but like, how do you think we found Trident killers? And like split portals and half of the other bugs that we use all the time. Because people are like, I wonder if this happens. Wouldn't it be silly if this happened? Like, Will Kreplin found out that observers work on the back of... Or sorry, redstone torches work on the back of observers, because they don't do that in Java. Can you please just land on that block? Thank you. It's like, what? That was years and years ago. That was like right after it came out. Yeah, they still take a while. Okay. So I don't want you to have to raise up your villager, because that is a pain in the butt. Yeah, the raid expires after 40 minutes total. So you have 40 minutes of using the farm, which is actually, hold on, let's get our calculator out real quick. So 24, let's see, we'll divide that by 3. So every 20 minutes, you'll get 120, and then after 40 minutes of using it, you'll get 1,600. So you'll get 1,600 emeralds before you have to start a new raid, but you'll already have a Bad Omen, So all you have to do is like come down from your AFK spot, get within range of the bed, and then I would say we should have the bed at the bottom, because that way your pillagers can just walk towards your outpost, and then you might not even need to mess with them. Yeah, taking gold farms. Yeah. Spiders don't do climbing on looms. I've seen a bunch of people say like campfires or this or that, but I've never actually had luck with any of the blocks that people have said works. Okay. Such a strange one. Okay, so they gotta be within 12. Yeah, so I think our bed should be down at the bottom. 16. So the rates are... Oh yeah, sorry, 1,600 emeralds. 1,640 emeralds every 40 minutes. Or... What was it? 2,460? Yeah. They can't initiate climb. Okay. Yeah, continuing the climb is the problem. They need to make it so they can't climb up glazed terracotta. Because, like, if slime can't stick to it, then obviously a spider shouldn't be able to. But, you know, I digress. Okay. So tell blocks from the bottom. Okay, so you could have your villager in bed be on this layer. Hey, it's a nitwit. Perfect. That's actually easier anyway than moving your guy up there. Okay. I am kind of concerned about raiders spawning inside of the outpost. Okay, he still joins. Okay. Okay, we figured that out. That was the main thing that was throwing me for a loop. You need a pillager within range of the bed for the other ones to join. Oops. Okay. Very odd. And then they're within range of the bed too. Huh, okay. I'm not like 100% sold or solid on the mechanics, but it's good enough to get a functional farm here. So we're going to go ahead and run all these real quick. And I want to go back to what we were trying to figure out before that. That is figuring out if we can push these Tridents back by a block. And then that'll give them a slightly better chance of having time to join the raid. I think we could lower down our AFK spot by a block. Yeah, like literally one block. Because they don't join the raid instantly, so they need a little bit of time. A little bit of buffer time to get on in there. Right then, let's go ahead and start modifying this, shall we? Turn off these guys. And then what we need to do is we need to set up a one lever system to turn on all these. Then we need to take the output, the item output from all these, send them into one spot, and then take the experience and send that up to the player. And then that'll be the full farm done. We'll leave that guy there for now. Let's move this back by a block. Seven and pretty simple modification for now. We just need to get it to a point where it's functional and pretty optimal. I'm not trying to get it like 1,000% optimal here, but we can get it like 95% of the way there. It'll be good enough for, you know, a functional farm. Which is really what we need right now. But now that we figured out that weird mechanic with the pillager, that was a really good thing to figure out, actually, because I could see how that would totally mess up everyone and be very confusing. So I'm glad we actually had that issue. I'd rather have all the issues and problems than, you know, everyone else have to sort out that stuff later. It's kind of the worst thing to have happen when you release a tutorial, you know? Let's go ahead and put that in there. Okay. The water streams and the redstone lines should all be really simple. I'm thinking just like an H shape little redstone line to connect all these together, and then we'll just have one clock and then a bit of like water streams. We could even switch these up so that they're even facing like different directions or something, so that they're all facing towards the middle, but I think it's probably best to have them going northwest. Okay, that looks like everything is good to go now. Let's pick up these other tridents. Okay, and then we'll see if anybody still skips the raid. Yeah, so all the other raid farms still work. This is just a brand new type of raid farm that they added in the most recent update. Maybe accidentally. But either way, it's a thing that should actually work. It does actually work, and it's actually pretty good, too. Yeah, so whenever, like, you know, I release a new tutorial or something, doesn't mean the old ones break. I always update my old videos to say when they're broken, either in the title or the description of the pinned comment, or all three. Okay, it looks like they're having enough time to join. It's kind of hard to tell when you got multiple of these things going, though, so let's jump on down to here, fill on that spawn spot for now. And let's just focus on one spawn spot. That one seems to be just kicking it. They joined slowly. It's only about a second. Yeah, see, there you go. He joined right before he died. This will probably actually increase our rates. So they have to be alive for like a tiny amount longer, but that is actually fine. Okay, both of those guys joined. All of them, actually. So you just need to keep your eye out on the raid bar at the upper layer there. Top of the screen. It's kind of hard for you guys to see, but when it goes up, that means that they joined. Also, I think we have some guys spawning underneath the spawn spots. Yeah, he's down on the floor out there. You, Mr. Guy. Wow, there's a few of you, actually. I guess that's what happens when you block up their spawn spots. They get all upset with you. Who would have thought? Yeah, then they spawn in the lower layers. Okay, I think that's actually a pretty decent way of doing things. Should we do another raid test real quick? Just like a real quick one. Definitely gonna need the double hoppers for this. It's not like a great XP farm. I think it got us to like what, level 18 in 5 minutes or something. Mobs remaining 2. There's definitely another pillager down here then. Where are you? Here you are. They're actually faster than previous raid farms. So normal raid farms give you like 1,500 emeralds an hour. This gives you 2,400. So pretty good. Pretty good. I was actually surprised. This is with 4 spawn spots though. If you don't have 4 spawn spots, then you're probably not going to be getting that much stuff. Okay, mode S. Okay. Oh, then where's the looting 3 sword at? Okay. That was my fault, I guess. Just tossed all this on the ground. And, okay, that's about all the junk that we don't need. Okay. Let's see about how well this does. So, for the raid test, I just speed it up by 5 times. And then we're going to run it for a minute real quick. It's a pretty, you know, pretty rough way to get the rates, but it's an approximate. Obviously, once we get the redstone and stuff going, then I'll do a proper raid test. Yeah, 4 spawning spots is going to be better than 2. The more spawning spots, the better. Always. Yeah, I think moving the Tridents back by a block was a good idea. They take a little bit longer to die, but the mob cap is big enough that it shouldn't really matter. And then that gives them enough time to join the raid. So we'll get more emeralds overall from it. And 1 minute. Okay. I'll turn off that. 16 levels. Okay. How are we doing on emeralds and books? Oh, less emeralds, actually. Mayhaps I was wrong. Mayhaps it's better to leave it as it was. Yeah, so this farm is having just the wave 1 pillager. So this is the original pillager that spawned in, like the 4 guys, the first wave. We just bring him up here. He'll probably spawn up there anyway. And then, or actually, no, we can actually leave him down on the ground. That's right, remove the bed. And then all the pillagers that spawn from the outpost join the raid, and then they drop a bunch of emeralds. I think we'll move the Tridents back over by a block, because that seemed to be doing quite a bit better. But just to give you some numbers on that, yeah, it's definitely a bit worse. So 64 plus 54 equals time 12. Whoops. This is 118. Somehow I still messed up that basic math. So that was 1,400 emeralds an hour. It should be about 24. Yeah, so we'll move the Tridents over a block. We'll just keep it as it was there. Because you got to have your fine line between killing them fast enough and giving them enough time to actually join the raid. And it appears that having it over by a block is actually better. Which, yay, less resources, I guess. But yeah, this should be a super easy farm to build. It's going to be better for emeralds than a regular raid farm if you find a good enough outpost. You need a 4 spawn spot outpost to get the best rates from it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about it actually. You don't need to worry about dying from this one. The only real downside is that you have to restart the raid every 40 minutes. I don't think there's going to be a way for us to get around that. But yeah, this is basically what the farm's going to look like. I need to do a little bit of prettying up. I need to connect the water streams, connect the redstone. Otherwise, it's going to be a super easy farm. Really excited for it. Should be a great time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching tonight's live stream. Hope you've had a great time as well. As always, we're going to end by rating someone. But thank you for Accelerate or Accelerare. We got Wither and a bunch of other people that follows too, like Joe and Splat, KDA, Acid, and a couple others. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll be streaming again Thursday, Friday sometime. I still need to release a creeper farm this year, so we'll be doing a designing live stream for that. Otherwise, go watch the video that I released on YouTube today and drop a follow and subscribe and all those at the links in the chat. Let's see. Is there anybody to raid? There is not. Very sad. Okay, I'll catch you guys and the next